Hello and welcome back to Japan. Today we're going to be starting with a question from the comments, which is, what's the difference between reforming and diverging a culture? Why am I more resistant to reforming a culture than I am to diverging it? Well, before we answer that, I want to just quickly go in here, and the importance of this will appear in a second, because this is also just an interesting related subject. So, if we formalize the Miyako Shogunate, Izumo's culture, fragile peace tradition is replaced by Bushido. Okay? Just remember that that was there. It will become important eventually. We're basically doing two things in one here. So, if we go to our culture, you will see we can't diverge it, because our culture is way too new. It's less than 100 years old, so we're not going to diverge our culture, it's just not possible. So if we reform our culture, and I change, say, fragile peace to be culture blending, there we go, and I'll just do that there, you'll see that we immediately lose all the benefits of fragile peace, right? They're immediately gone. And we have to wait 19 years to get the new cultural tradition. This is why I'm quite resistant to reforming a culture when you have all of your traditions filled. Because unless you're okay with actually dropping the old tradition, right, like you just don't want it at all, it's a net negative, because you then have to wait 19 years, or however many years it ends up being based upon number of counties and all of that other stuff, right? You have to wait a set amount of time until you actually get the benefits of the new tradition. This is why I'm kind of resistant to it, because it just feels not great when you're playing to be like, oh right, yeah, for 20 years I'll just ditch a thing, and then I'll get some bonus which is probably just about as good as the thing I ditched. It's like, it doesn't feel great. Now, reforming it when you get an extra tradition available, that feels much better, right? So you'll get an extra tradition when you go up an era, right? Reforming it then feels much better. But anyway, now, I said I'd go back to that decision. So we've just replaced fragile peace, so we don't have it. And I was curious when I saw this, because I was like, what does it do if you don't have fragile peace? Well, let's have a look. What it does is it just unlocks the Bushido tradition. I don't think it even gives you the Bushido tradition in your culture, it just unlocks the ability for you to have it. I thought that was kind of interesting, that this one actually adapts to like weird circumstances. I mean, it's an obvious weird circumstance that it's going to pop up, but yeah, it just seemed weird that it would do it. Anyway, now, you may notice this. We're in a different version of the game than our previous game save. Why? There's a new DLC! And I said that there was all sorts of interesting stuff that was rumored to be in the patch that was coming out soon. Wasn't part of the DLC patch. The new DLC basically just added in a few buildings and a few character models. I would really double check if you're interested in the DLC what it adds, because it's got it written in the description. Because if you're not interested in like it aesthetically, it's quite expensive for what it is, right? I think it's like a few character models over here and then a few random buildings, which I believe were added in the free patch. It's just the model for the building is new, but I might be wrong about that. Anyway, yeah, go and do your research on those ones, because yeah, they're very expensive, although all the DLC for this game is very expensive. Anyway, at least comparatively to where things were. Anyway, now, back to Japan. What are we going to do? Well, we're kind of still waiting for our culture. We're still waiting for us to get this royal prerogative, which will unlock in about 11 years. We're probably going to be dead by then, because our health is poor. I find it very unlikely that we're going to survive 11 more years on poor health. So, realistically, our best thing to do right now is to do this. And chill. Don't spend a lot of money. Just quietly live out the rest of our days. Lord Yoshimasa, my saucy stallion. My wife, Lady Huneko, is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above her heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? I have no idea. What do we want her to do? Bring me a rare orchid? She refused. Alright then. Well, that's the end of that romance, I guess. Cool. Invited to a grand tournament. I'm actually... Oh, wait, I should go to the Grand Tournament, because if I go to the Grand Tournament, even though I can't participate, my knights can participate. Including my Acclaimed Knights. Yeah, I did see a suggestion for like another name for this one. I'll have another look at it. Just didn't do it before the episode. Right. Let's go here. I need to check my regent, though, before I do that. So my regent is currently my player heir. Yeah, so let's make that our wife instead. There we go. Who is definitely not one of our Bushi, which means that everybody can now come to this tournament. Let's go. Okay, seems fine. And we're off. Oh, we got a new wandering perk. Okay. Wait, I was going to say, I didn't go down the wandering lifestyle. I went down stewardship. I just got it from going to a location. I guess I'll grab inspection for the domain taxes. Okay. I guess we can do an inspection, maybe. Am I participating? Can I participate? I can't participate. Okay. We still go tourney grounds. But, I was hoping that we would have an option to, like, give our knights glory, but we'll do that for now. Just chill here. Scheme at court. My niece is scheming against my friend. I'll let her do that. I'm not worried about that. Let's go tent camp. Tournament tales. Ah, well, it's just some diplomacy lifestyle experience. Let's not worry about that. Now it's the duel. Hey, my knight qualified. That's nice. Okay. Somebody tried to sabotage somebody else. A lucky lass. My gaze drifts over the crowd. The general hubbub flows around me. All spectators engaged in conversation are geeing up the contestants, all apart from one I notice. Satoko is staring directly at me. Her gaze is locked before she immediately breaks eye contact, flitting her eyes around anywhere other than me. Normally I'd be suspicious, but the bitten lip and constant stone glances back to check if I'm still watching tells me something of a different story in this case. Oh. And say, well, well, well. Or, I'm here to watch, not flirt. I'm going to say, well, well, well. Okay, semi-finals. We have this dude. We have this dude. We have this dude. Ooh, I think that my Court Gardener is looking best so far. Ooh, I think Court Gardener or Chikayori. I think either one has got a good chance. Are they facing each other? No, opposite sides of the bracket. Okay. Hey, our Gardener's through to the final. Okay. And he's against somebody who is on poor health due to being famished with frozen grief and a flesh wound. Okay, I gotta say that if my Gardener doesn't win, then this is going to be very odd. Child of my blood. So I have another granddaughter. This one is Amazonian and comely, though. Ooh, okay. And the winner of the duel is Tokifume won? Really? This guy? The famished, frozen grief, flesh wound guy won? Alright, well. I guess that's fine. My qualifying Bushi earned some money, I guess. That's cool. I have a new son called Korimochi. Cool. Didn't get any, like, good physical traits, but cool. I can't participate in wrestling either. Let's go tourney grounds. I'll just take the stress loss. And he's sickly, like the previous son that we had. My sister-in-law's having an affair. I'm going to the tent camp. Bad air. I'll find out what's causing it. I did not find out what was causing it. Tourney grounds. Hey, I got the one I was after. So this is the one I was looking for the whole time. Is this one where you get 50 glory on all of your acclaimed knights. Right, so now if we go and have a look, they should all be a little bit closer to level 2. Ah, not as close as I thought they'd be, actually. Hey, you're almost at level 3, though. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Back to this. Is it love? I can scarce remember what my life was like before Mineko declared her feelings for me. Those days seem so bleak, so dreary, but with her by my side, everything and anything suddenly seems possible. Sure, she can be my soulmate. Did I already have a soulmate here? May have already had a soulmate. Anyway, this peasant revolt leader is in the semi-finals, as is my vassal Mbushi, as is my vassal, as is my court gardener. Okay, I think my court gardener is going to win, but I thought they were going to win previously. I love how many people are just converting to Izumo, but it's all just these realm noble families who don't actually have any land of their own. But anyway, it's interesting. Intruder. It's the same event we had last time we got a soulmate. Because I think there is only one. Or at least there's only one that shows up for me. My court gardener went out in the semi-final. Shigemochi is through to the final. Chikayori is through to the final. And the winner is Chikayori. They're the ones I thought were second best in the previous one. Aha! They won! My personal champion didn't qualify. Oh well. It's fine. They get some stuff, which is nice. So they get some armor and a prize ring. And this gets bolstered garrison. I gain no experience because I didn't do anything. But I do get Turnigor, which is a lowered stress thing. My wife, Lady Toko, has died. That's not ideal. Bunch more people converting culture. I have a new wife slot free, but I mean, we are about to die, so it seems probably the bad time. My vassal's trying to kill me, the Tenno. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. He is my rival. That seems reasonable. Now, is imprisoning the Tenno and murdering them, like imprisoning the Tenno and executing them, would that be seen as bad? I don't know. Apparently that guy's gone out to an adventurer camp at some point. He spent some time in Tenno Sadatada's camp when he was a veteran adventurer. You were a veteran adventurer? So you went to be an adventurer and then you got the throne? Interesting. Huh. I mean, I could imprison him. I could just leave him imprisoned. Yeah, I'm just going to leave him imprisoned. He tried to murder me. Seems fine. Right. I have a son called Mitsunobu. Okay. Lots and lots of children now. Right. Well, now we're back. Toki Akira comes of age. So this is my son, and he is an elusive shadow and rough terrain expert. With maybe the worst intrigue I've ever seen. There we go, it's a little bit better. I noticed it wasn't counting the elusive shadow stats in there, but wow, what a uninspiring son. Okay, well, let's marry him off. There we go, let's do that. Has claims on the following title? Oh, right, I see. So you're... okay, you're the previous, like, family who held our titles. Family. That was a bad way of describing it. You can marry this person who's Amazonian. You can marry somebody who's quick. And you can marry right now if you marry the person who's quick. No, you can marry the Amazonian person. That's okay. Right. Let's do that. And chill. Right. Okay. That's all fine. What can we hold? An inspection. I mean, we could. I suppose we should, probably. Not be hosting the capital. I could hold it over here, though. This is low county control, so it's saying it would be good because you could raise control here. But I'm going to hold it back in my old capital. I'm going to pay for the good version of it. And our goal is survey intent to give bonuses for the capital. Let's go. Yep. We get the extra 5 days faster travel. Survey intent is what we're after. I would like to improve development and taxes. My wife, Muneko, my soulmate has died. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Now running out of wives. Am I, too few spouses now? I need to remarry. Okay. Regular irregularities. Okay, here. The nobles aren't paying no taxes. We can get enforced punishment, which will lower vassal opinion, which I'm not really wanting to do. A one-time tax. Minor landholder vassal opinion goes down, but those will only be for barony tier rulers, so I don't care too much in popular opinion. Yeah, let's do a one-time tax. Overseeing Izumo. Let's go for the development increase. Okay. Here, what are we going to do with the holy site? Let's recruit a small guard patrol. We're up at 42%, and it all went as expected. So this gets increased taxes, so we get extra tax and extra percentage tax. Development growth in our capital gets some bonuses, and Izumo also gets bonuses. Great. What we like to see. And then we get to head back. Okay. It's all going pretty well so far. Almost home. I've granted a gaggle of Harima Sanka an impromptu audience on the road. A few moments to share blessings and Mantrayana wisdoms. I find myself distracted by Kazuko, for my young daughter has gathered a crowd of junior devotees, and amidst them sagely expounds the nature of their common faith. What I gather, being taught both the ways of my creed and her own has afforded the girl some insights. Oh, she's a different religion than we are. Is our son our religion? He is, okay. Say a talent to foster, she can become a wise woman. Okay, and I get different faith opinion. I should put a stop to this, or come and impress these people. I'll say a talent to foster. Right. We arrive back, we get even more horse experience. That's that. Right. Too few spouses. Some people gain the court trait of warlike courtier, which is martial and prowess. Okay. Another person converted culture. Event. Where's the lamb sauce? Daijo Daijin, I just cannot stand it anymore. The food your court serves is utterly vile. I cannot believe you eat this gruel night after night after night. This muck is hardly fit for a peasant's table. So I can move my food up to decent food and get incentivized food taster. But the food is fine, what are you talking about? I'll move the food amenities up, I don't care. That's fine. What that's doing is that's moved it up to level 3. Which doesn't really matter. How much is it? It's like 0.6 per month. We have the money for it. Just means that our natural court grandeur now sits at 7. Which is kind of the point where I was thinking I might want to switch to administrative court. I might still want to do that, actually. Do I want to do that? I think so, yeah. I think I do want to switch. Let's do it. Okay. And you want to weave a representation of everyday life. Sure, why not? Whatever. Negotiate an alliance, it says my niece. Okay, that's fine. Right. And then, I just want to see, do we have any lovers who are not yet married to us? No. We have my courtier and friend, who could marry us and then immediately die like everyone else. Okay. Yes, so the only lover we currently have is our wife. Alright, well, I guess we're finding ourselves a spouse. Actually, I can use that button. There we go. Let's go like something like that. There we go. Heritable trait is on. We're at 30 characters. See, anyone gets an alliance? Oh, I want them to be an adult. Down to 12 characters. Actually, if we're going in heritable trait, then I would want them to also be able to have children. There we go. So we're down to 8 characters. You can marry another Amazonian person. Sure. Let's do that. Right. Wonderful. How are we looking on this, by the way? 10 years left. That kind of makes sense, yeah. We haven't increased it that fast, or that much. Hey, we're now at level 7. Which now means that this is getting an extra 0.2 per month, which is then getting multiplied by all of our multipliers, and it's very, very good. Councillor died of old age. New councillor needed. That's going to be you. You're a powerful vassal and you're pretty good at it. Okay. You're still increasing development, and the other person is still changing the religion. Oh yeah, I should check with our religion as well. Now that we have all this land. Yeah, we're missing a few holy sites. We should definitely grab those. By that, meaning we have the holy site, we just don't have it converted to our religion. So I should convert a couple of these. Actually, you know what I could do? I could convert the people who hold the land of the holy site, and then they will convert the whole. They will start converting the holy site for me. Yeah, and demand that you convert. Let's do that. I'm ill. Do no more is necessary. You've alleviated my illness symptoms, although I'm still dying. Hey, converted to Shinto. Fantastic. We need to do the other two as well. So, wait. Oh, it doesn't need the land to be converted. It just needs the person holding it to be Shinto. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Well, we can definitely get the rest of these done then, right? Oh, this is easy. Extremely easy if they say yes, I suppose. So let's send you a gift. Then I will ask you. 100% chance of him saying yes here. And then the last one is this land over here. Do the same thing. Well, I'm just going to check where you're at. I'll send you a gift. And then I will see 86%. So one will say yes and the other might say yes. Here, let's grab Hergeld. Some additional money. Hey, they both converted. Wonderful. So now we're getting all the benefits of our holy sites, which is good. So level of devotion learning will be the main thing that we're getting now, which is cool. Don't know where that shows. That might be one of the ones that goes into base. Yeah, I can't see it here immediately. So yeah, I think some of them go into base and some of them get split out. I don't know why. There's probably a good reason for it. Anyway, our character is on death's door, right? That's just as poor, but yeah, that suggests I'm going to die much sooner. Invited to this person's coronation? Must be the young coronation, right? Oh no, it's actually your coronation. Oh, okay. I'm not going because I'm about to die. I've got that on my plans for today. Keep spending money to find the woman I'm dreaming about. I'll use my background to make his weave better. And it is going to be slightly better. Okay. Hey, I'm no longer ill. Hey, I'm no longer on death's doorstep. That's nice. Lost my court chronicler. My tax assessors are done though, which is lovely. So that was here, my tax assessors. Can I upgrade this? No, I need battlements. Ah, okay, so I'm kinda done here. Oh no, I could upgrade the temple. Let's upgrade the temple. Good. Okay. Yep. It's fine. I'm not going to learn a language. It's way too late in our life to learn a language. That's fine. Okay, a motto for the ages. Let's grab some more renown. Also, where are we at? Should be 9 years, right? Yeah, 9 years. Okay. Fair enough. It's all fine. Daughter has been educated. You've made me a tapestry. Increases renown. Lowers mercenary hire cost and gives 4 court grandeur. My prisoner, the Tenno, has escaped. Ah, okay. Well, it's minorly worrying. Anyway, let's see what this tapestry's like. It's an okay looking tapestry. Okay, that's fine. Too few spouses. Wait, I have to fill my spouses? Oh, I do. As in, I have to fill all the slots here. Well, I guess I will marry another one. Let's marry Tadako. Your more beautiful children. Wonderful. Okay then. My daughter had her first step. I'm going to say what else can she do and raise her prowess. Chikako has come of age. She's a thrifty clerk. Alright. Let's just go in here and let's do some more changing of the filters. So I could marry into a Fujiwara one. Let's have a look at prestige gain. It says House Hoki. Yeah, I like the idea of continuing to marry into House Hoki. Yeah. Let's arrange a betrothal here. Right. It's all fine. Right. I know it says I can create a duchy. There's no particular reason why I would want to. Oh, one of my sickly children is dead. That's not good. Well, we have others. What's this? Another inspection. Ooh, and hold court. Let's hold court first. Right. Stifled commerce. I am Kageto, representing the disgruntled traders and freemen of Shimane, Izumo's greatest city. Yori-e, our mayor, our own purse, our mayor, own purse, we humbly asked he be replaced by someone else. I had the feeling that there's some words missing. Anyway. You get merchants compensated for a development boost. Let's do that. Growth of Yamato. There is much potential in Kokushi Norimura's Kuni of Yamato for a regional center of commerce and artisans. So I can encourage trade and build a city there. Or I can say there are more important matters. Sure, I'll fund a city. That seems acceptable. Yurima out of control. You want some coin? No, you can't have coin, but instead I will just simply lower popular opinion and raise control. There we go. Right. All of that's done. Wait a second or two. And then let's go on our trip. Where are we going to go this time? I've already been to... Ooh. I could try and go to other places on my culture. So maybe try and go here, potentially, and just raise development. Yeah, let's go here. Try and raise development down there. That all seems fine. Right. Survey intent is what I want to do. Let's go. And we're off. Found a traveling troupe. My daughter can become my friend if I spend some quality time with them. I can get an excellent jester with a 50% reduced cost, or a well-deserved break for us all. I'll get the jester. It's okay. Fumimori is now our jester. A quarrelsome lot. We'll try and make sure these two people don't argue with each other. And we're off. Hey, convert faith in county successful. So this is now our faith. It's now Shinto. Means we've now converted everything that we need to, which is great. You can just go back to earning me piety. Right. Back over here, our inspection. My goal is to improve development. My son is leaving my court as he has nothing to do. That's acceptable. Yeah. That's absolutely fine. My counselor died in his sleep. I need a new counselor. That's going to be you. There we go. Carry on with your job. My goal here is a... Well, none of these really, but I guess I'll go for the cheap one. There we go. Here, I'm going to try and increase development. Hidden hinterlands, we want to go for... probably this one. I don't care about holding taxes. I'll spend some money to find the woman I'm dreaming about. Just continually curious whether that'll ever work. Hey, we increase development growth back in our capital. We increase development here. We get more development growth as a flat value. It's all good. Yeah, we've got another good roll on that because there's only 48% chance of success. Okay, now we get to head back. A Yamato Medicant. We've heard that Shiratori is a land lousy with holy men, travelling in impoverished conditions, living often on faith alone. One such mendicant has approached our caravan, speaking of his interpretation of Buddha's will and how to lead a pious existence. The impoverished creature seems loath to part with our party, but perhaps I can get rid of him. I can debate him, I can say make some good points, or they'll leave eventually. They'll leave eventually. We have a wheel that's stuck, so we wait 5 days, and then we get to back to the capital. What's this? Betrothed can marry. Send that one through. Wonderful. Continuing to raise up our house relation. How's it actually looking with them? It's minus 15% towards friendly. Would that not imply it's not even cordial, or does it become friendly when it gets past cordial? I have no idea. Anyway, that's fine. What's this? Trained for a tournament. Sure, I'll do that. I gained the trait strong. Oh no, my health's gonna fix itself. Got another health boost. Okay, cool. I have another son called Toshinori. Alright. Continuing to gather even more children. How many have we had? We had 15 children. Most of them are still alive. It's not bad. We can hold another grand rite. Definitely do that. Inviting all my guests. Let's go. I have some twins. So I have one who's comely and hale, and the other who is robust. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's carry on. Okay, lots and lots and lots of children. Hey, the Fujiwara Dynasty banner got another thing I can't use on it because it's in the fulfill the requirements section, which will probably be you're a member of the Fujiwara Dynasty, I would imagine. Full moon rises. We go for 93% chance. Then I can get a learning lifestyle perk. We get Seeker of Knowledge. Let's get the learning lifestyle perk. What am I going to grab here? Scholarly circles? I don't have any wards currently. I mean, I could take one, but let's just grab scholarly circles. Let's just continue boosting our learning up. It's fine. Might be good for events and things. The main benefit of holding the right is not for us anymore. It's more that our son will get benefits from us to holding the right. Ototo comes of age. He's a tough soldier. Alright, I mean, he's fine. Just the same stuff that we had? I think it mostly is. I mean, you can marry into House Hoki and you can marry a giant. That sounds good. Let's do it. Marry the giant. Wonderful. I'm in a war? You joined a war, peasant uprising. Where? Where? Wait a second. Wait, I can go to you, right? Ah, here. Okay, fair enough. Let's move this to our capital. I can just raise my troops instantly and then walk over there. My daughter has come of age. She's a charismatic negotiator. Right, I'll lead the army. I'm going to go right there. There's probably a route you can take without, you know, spending... I see. I see the issue. Never mind. Just go on the boats. It's going to say without spending money to go on the boats, but the issue is that there's not a land crossing there. There is here, but isn't there. Yeah, okay, I should have got them over here. That's fine. Anyway, my daughter, 16th in line, can marry. Prestige gain. You can also marry into House Hoki. Let's do it. Let's continue. Just continue marrying into House Hoki. So that's good. Or got even more of a cordial relationship. So we should now be 0% towards cordial. 15% towards, sorry, 15% towards friendly rather than 15% or negative 15%. As I shouldn't have been at cordial yet. I should only have hit cordial recently. But we were still at it despite being negative 15%. I don't really understand how that works, but it could be that there's a lag on terms of it changing its position. So, like, it might not immediately drop you from cordial. It will give you, like, a couple years or something. We won the war. Well done, us. Well done. We did everything in there. Only war leaders may offer peace. Oh, we were called into the war as a secondary? Oh. I see. Well, we won a war. Disband our army. Cool. More people convert into my culture. And now we continue. Neighboring ruler lost a war. I have another son. Okay. Which neighboring ruler lost a war? Oh, you did. War against the tyranny. I still don't have a way to attack them, so it's fine because I can't declare like external wars. Let's continue stressing out my children to gain extra stuff. Here. I think I do have a couple of Republican vassals. I don't have any stress. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. We'll get us a tiny bit of money. Kazuko comes of age. She's an astute intellectual and a wise woman. Well, we're also just going to marry her off. Oh, she's also a bastard child, and she's a bastard because of the Buddhist faith. I see. But if she was our faith, she wouldn't be a bastard. So I reckon this is the best person for you to marry in terms of prestige gain. So let's go with that. Okay. Best person that matches our criteria anyway. Yeah, you can get married. It's fine. Right. Wonderful. So they are now married. Hostile factions are disbanding all the time, I think, but it seems to be like they raise and then instantly disband. Yeah, it just did it again. Weird. Okay. Cool. And the woman I dream about, of course I'll spend 285 gold for trying to find her. We might find her any day now. Send gift. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take the gift. Yo, very nice, vassal. Very nice. Okay, well, I think this is where we're going to have to end the episode for today. We've got 6 years left on this. We have increased it slightly, but it's still only like, you know, a difference of 0.4 progress per month, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And our character has not died yet. There's significantly more chance of us living to 80 than there was at the start of the episode, so yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.